Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, we're here. Sorry we're a little late. We had a few technical issues there in the beginning, but it is our very first YouTube live demo.
Very first.
So of course there had to be something that went a little bit wrong. I think it was just a button that we hadn't pressed. So
as always.
Thank you for your patience and hanging in there with us.
Yes.
And yeah, we made it.
Yes. I think I was blaming you and you were blaming me. And,
of course.
Husband and wife things, that's been all. Oh.
So anyway, thank you ever so much to everybody who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. It's great to be able to bring you this demo on YouTube.
Yes, we're going to get lots. There's going to be lots of fun, isn't there?
There is. Lots of fun, lots of pre-recorded content, lots of live demos. So I think as we've kept you hanging around, should we crack straight on?
Shall we?
Yes. I'm going to have a look and see the comments.
Just one other thing, obviously, is don't forget to subscribe because, hey, you know, more people watching, it's even better for us. We can share. We've gone straight onto this. Let's jump onto this, shall we, anyway?
Yes.
Right, so today I'm going to show you, I'm going to make a card using the Rise and Shine stamp set, which is this one here. It's a gorgeous stamp set.
Beautiful for summer, of course.
Yeah, it's been an absolutely amazing day today, everybody.
Hope you've had some sunshine too where you are. I'm going to keep an eye on the comments, as I said, so if you've got any questions at all as we're going along, please ask away or just let us know what your day's been like and we'll have a little chat.
I'm just turning this over so we can show everybody, you know, how gorgeous this sun actually is. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's very, very, very nice. Very, very nice size. And the sentiment is beautiful.
Yes, we can read that. Should we? Right, let's have a look.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a nice meaning to this one. The sun doesn't stop shining. Sometimes it's just hiding behind the clouds.
Yes, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And you've got a smaller sun without the face as well. And you've got two amazing elements that go with it as well. So that's very nice, isn't it? Okay. I shall also maybe use one or two of the stamps from this set, which is another one of our best-selling sets called Look Forward with Hope. I'm probably going to use the sun out of that, obviously. It's a great set and some amazing sentiments in there as well. I could have easily, I'm not going to use this sentiment, but I could have easily used this one. You'll get through this storm and feel the sunshine on the other side. Love that one. That's great. I've used that a few times. And I will be using this. Can you see this on? I've got a piece of white card, Helen. Sorry, Helen. I should have had a piece of white card. Okay, so I'm going to use this stamp set, which is called
Brighten the World.
Brighten the World, and I will definitely be using this sentiment from the set. Like a beautiful sunset, let your vivid colours brighten the world. I think that's absolutely perfect for what I'm going to do today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to sneakily use that one as well. And I will finish off using, I will also use this, our amazing strobe stencil. I love it, don't I?
Yeah, very popular one.
Yeah, it's got those little bobbly bits on there as well. That just makes it so much better. Yeah, I like that one. So, and these are, all of our stencils are incredibly thick. They're 350 micron, which is, I think that's, in American standards, Americans use 7 mil. So I think it's around about 14 mil. So if you have got a stencil that's 7 mil, this is like 14. Nice. Metric and imperial. Great. I'm just converting everything for you.
Great for creating some lovely deep texture. Anyway, that's what we're concerned about.
Yes, and that's what we want to create. So, right, I shall move these out of the way and we'll get started, shall we?
Excellent. Okay. So we've got quite a few watching. So thank you, everybody. We have some of our lovely design team watching with us this evening as well.
So the first thing we want to do is, obviously, we're going to move them out of the way. Sorry, Helen. You're my glamorous assistant as per normal. There we go. Piece of white card. This is about just under 6x6 in size. And I have a couple of oxide sprays. This is the Distress Oxide and this is a Spice Marmalade. Love this colour. I've also got a couple of others which I could use, which is a Squeezed Lemonade. I think I'm going to use this one, Helen. I like this one. Nice colour.
Nice colour.
Nice bright colour. We
do have some lovely samples to show you at the end of after the demo as well. So do stay tuned for those as well. Give you a few other ideas of how to use the stamp set.
What I will do is just a pre-spray spray. So just spray it onto a rough piece before you start so you know where it's going to go. I'm happy with that. What I shall do now is, now I'm going to aim for the centre, and I'm going to be quite close with it, so it's going to be quite an intense colour. So just practice there, spray once there close, and then I'm going to take it, lift it up, take it away from closer, obviously close to the camera, but further away from the card for me, and then spray once again. And you see how it does it. It gets a bit of a halo around there, so I don't want something that's not too intense. So we shall dry that now. Just hold this down with a pencil.
How's everybody's day been out there? Hope you've had sunshine.
See, we used to be on Facebook, didn't we? And now we've jumped onto YouTube since we've got 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully the you know, you can see us in glorious Technicolor, as they say. And one of the colour that I will use is one of Helen's favourites, which is the Ranger Perfect Pearls Mists. Now I'm not sure if they've not doing these anymore, but it's basically it's like a gold. But turn it upside down. It's like a gold shimmer spray.
I'm sure there's lots of other
different brands
as well.
If they don't do this anymore, or they've replaced it with a newer name, I'm not really sure. But I would also then spray a little bit of that just around, like so, and that will then give it that it's got mica in it, hasn't it?
Yes. Beautiful shimmer.
So let me just dry this off a little bit more.
Lots of people have had a lovely, gorgeous day too. Very pleased to hear that.
Been working most of it, haven't we?
Of course.
And Helen's daughter's come home from university as well, so...
yes, this evening, so we'll have a catch-up with her after this.
Yes. So let's just move that piece of...
Oh, Ali's had a lovely walk in the woods with her family.
Oh,
sounds
beautiful.
Lovely. Bet the woods are gorgeous on a day like this. Bit of shade.
So this is what it... Let me just show a bit closer. If I hold it to the... You can get that.
You can see that shimmer.
Got that shimmer
Very
there.
pretty.
Okay. So the next thing we want to do... Now, I actually have one that I've done earlier. It's just that it's dry. This isn't... I always wait till something is totally dry. Even if I've dried it with the heat tool, I always give it another hour or so. So I'm jumping on to one that I did slightly earlier, which is a lot drier. That's all. And I'm going to use my stencil. Wait, did I give it to you?
Nope. Yes. There we go.
Okay, thank you, Helen. Teamwork. Okay, let's put the stencil over the top. And I'm going to use some tape just to tape it down. I know there's lots of people who are experts on YouTube and watching craft, but there's a lot of people who come onto the channel for the very first time. So I'm just going to show everybody how I personally do some paste through the stencil. So I'm going to tape it down around the edges. How's our comments looking, Helen?
Yes, I'm keeping an eye.
Oh, wow.
Ah, Jane's been for afternoon tea. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Very nice.
I could do with a nice afternoon tea somewhere.
And Jeanette's finished for the holidays. Jeanette's a teacher. Fantastic, Jeanette.
So what I'm going to use for pasting through the stencil is this, what we call Cosmic Shimmer Lunar Paste. It's kind of, which colour is this one? This one's called the Stellar Champagne. And it's a, so let me take the lid off that. It's a gorgeous looking paste there. And just paste. So just take some with your spatula. You can use plastic ones. I've got a metal one. I've also got lots of plastic ones as well. I just use them what I've got to hand. I just basically paste through the stencil. Now, obviously, lots of stencils are different. Obviously, different shapes, different. So when you're looking at stencils, you can probably see what the best direction to go with the stencil depend on the pattern of it. Because what you really don't want, if possible, is to get the paste underneath the stencil itself. So sometimes you go outwards, sometimes you go inwards, and sometimes you just kind of follow the pattern.
Yes, definitely looking very bling-like.
And I thought, well, we might as well be blingy. I mean, it's such an amazing day. I mean, it was really warm at first thing this morning when we were sat outside having a cup of coffee, weren't we? Weren't we?
Sorry, we were. I was
Where
just
were
reading
you?
the comment. I'm trying to. I can't multitask. I'm trying to read. I was just going to respond to June.
No, that's strange because you told me that women can multitask.
Yes, we can usually.
The
comments are a little bit small, so it's fine. I've got my glasses on. June said she's had a good day at work and she's been packing up some visible image stamps because June works at one of our lovely stockists.
Ah, of course. That's is that in Scotland?
Yes, it is.
Ooh. Yeah, shout out to all of our stockists. You know, please support your stockists because in turn that supports us as well. And you know, we're doing this so that we can share our ideas with you, free of charge. We don't charge for anything like this, and we have created this studio basically for you guys. So let's just take this off. I'm peeling it off gently. Each
don't
piece.
Want to move it.
And let me just lift that up.
The big reveal now.
Da, da, da.
Oh, how gorgeous is that? I just love that shape that all around the centre.
Where am I going to put it? If you put that out of the way somewhere.
Come to me. Yep.
Watch your fingers.
No problem. We should get that cleaned off straight away afterwards.
Yeah, as long as you don't knock it on the carpet afterwards. Right, I just need.
What do we think? Isn't that lovely? Really, really striking.
Let me just wipe that excess piece up.
It's a beautiful colour of Luna paste.
Yeah, I've got quite a few colours, although because I've used them so much now, I think I need to reorder myself some more. So again,
very, very striking effect.
Oh, can I just lift that up? Maybe they can see. I mean, I can see it pretty well like that. But
yeah.
when it dries, it's like, wow, is that beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Now,
it's like they were made to work together.
Yes, it's like I've planned this all along. Who knew? Okay, next I will jump to one that is dry. Let's just move this one to one side. Again, I did this one completely different to this one. See how different same paste, but I did a bit more grungy with this one. I wasn't being too as delicate spreading it through, and that's how I got all this kind of like these kind of textury bits around the edges. And I quite like that anyway because something's going to go in the centre and cover that, even if you didn't do it on you know, as a mistake. If you
didn't do it on purpose.
You didn't do it on purpose. You didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, everybody. Right. Okay.
Ali says that she's watching on her smart TV, HD, amazing picture. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
That's the whole reason we wanted to move to YouTube.
Yeah.
Because the quality is just
that's right.
Second to none.
You can see every single wrinkle that we've got. You know? Yes, never mind. Right. Can't hide the wrinkles forever. Right.
Okay, what's next?
So let me put this one to one side. Let me pass that to you, Helen. And we have a dry one now, so it's nice and dry. And again, I think it actually gets brighter as it dries, but it's gorgeous. And I thought that's perfect for a sun. So the next thing we want to do is we want to let's put this to one side. Now I have a card already matted on black. Just this, and I've used some of this as the Crafter's Companion Centura Pearl Snow White, I think it's called. It's my card stock of choice, really. And I'm going to mat this onto here. That's the way we're going to put that on there.
Yeah, the black really makes it pop, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we need something. What are we missing, Helen? You don't know, do you?
The sun?
Yeah, good idea. Yes. So
I wasn't sure if you were sticking your card on first or what you're doing.
Do you know what? Do I want to stick my card on first? Yes, I could do. You know. Do you know what? It doesn't really matter which order I'm doing it in. Let's stick this to the card and then we're done. Okay, so I shall stick it on with some tape.
There's a few more other people switched to HD.
Oh
excellent.
yes.
Glad you've got the.
I forgot to say really on your settings. If lots of people on YouTube, if they don't know, obviously sometimes it's a gear, sometimes it's a little gear icon, sometimes it's like 3 little dots. And then you can change the quality of the video that you're watching. Sometimes they say like 360p or something. I should say 1080, something like that. That's what it should say.
Okay. So we got the ATG gun out again to
yes, sorry, this
trusty
is the
tape gun.
Yeah, gorgeous. About 50 meters on there, so that'll last you forever. Well, for a while anyway.
Depends how many cards you make.
Yeah, well, not forever for me. So yeah, right. So I'm happy with that. I've stuck that on the back there. Let's stick that on there. Let's just camera 2. Right. So let's just see. Did I have it the right way up? Don't want an Australian card, as they say. Do it upside down. Okay, that's pretty central, I think.
Looks good to me.
It's good stuff. It sticks really well, so that's what I like that. So, isn't that nice? I like that texture. You see, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's lovely. And you're going to cover it up.
I know. I've got to cover
course,
it. I have to cover it up.
Depending on what you're doing.
Right. So let's put this to one side, and now we'll go back to what we were going to do. Okay. So let's bring in my trusty stamping platform. Now, all I've done is I've used some distress inks. We have the carved pumpkin and the mustard seed, and all I've done is squished them onto the mat and spritz them, dabbed with water, and that's where you've got this background, which is the same as that one there. That's all I've done with those. I will do it on another video, especially some of the pre-recorded ones where I can show you exactly how that's done. It's relatively easy to do and anybody can do it. But I'm going to jump that stage and I'm going to do some stamping because I love a bit of stamping, don't you?
Of course.
Yes. Right, let me just...
Well, it's all about for us.
So let's just move out a touch and we'll get some of my favourite ink, which is the Versafine Onyx Black. It's the ink of choice. Can everybody see that there now?
Ali's laughing at your tape runner.
Oh, is she?
Huge
Why is
tape
that?
runner. Because of the size of it.
Right. Okay. So, just go around. Again, stamping platforms have been, you know, especially for larger stamps, they've been a godsend really. It helps people, especially with problems.
Dexterity problems.
Yeah, dexterity problems in stamping. Again, that's quite nice. Just got to go over that again. Missed a bit there, which is why we have a stamping platform, in case I didn't ink it up or press down hard enough. Okay, and we'll go in there now. There we go. And we're going to get some of our trusty
clear embossing powder.
Clear embossing powder, which happens to be a Ranger brand, but whatever you've got, I like WOW as well. There we go. How's that? That looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Yep, she's gorgeous.
Is the sun a she?
I call her a she, but you can call her whatever you want.
Okay, let me just pass that to you a minute. Sorry, Helen.
Use
thank
that
you.
For your powder. Oh, we have our lovely customer Jan with us this evening.
Oh, hello, Jan.
Good evening, Jan. Thanks for tuning in. She says she loves our stamps and stencils.
Oh, thank you. Try to, you know, most things that I make, although each thing is different, I try and do things that are usable for people. You can actually give these to people, and
We've
they
got
mean
a
something,
purpose.
don't they?
That's why we put so much into our sentiments, don't we?
Yes.
Because we really like to have something really meaningful on your card or inside your card.
This may get a little bit noisy, everybody, but...
Of course, everyone's used to a heat tool.
I'm just laughing now because I know Helen just knocked over my embossing powder.
I didn't knock it over, I just slightly missed the pot. Only with a tiny, tiny bit. It's all okay.
I think there's more embossing powder on the floor than there is...
Don't tell them.
No, not you.
Oh.
It's me. I do that all the time.
I only spilled a little bit.
Do you know what's nice? Is to do things together, isn't it?
It is.
You know, husband and wife, and I know we kind of like argue, but do we argue or is it more of a banter?
Banter.
I think Helen's mum's watching as well. Is Jen watching as well?
I think so. She won't be able to comment though, I don't think.
Right, so let me just show you a little bit closer in there.
I absolutely love this sun.
Isn't it?
It's firm up there.
Isn't it?
And you can see with the embossing all the little grungy bits around the edges twinkling there in the light.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Very nice, very nice.
So that's the sun. Now all you have to do is simply just go around and take your little knife or your pair of scissors. I'm a kind of like scalpel kind of guy. But all you do is cut it out and you have one which is like that.
Excellent.
So let's bring back our card. I'll move that out of the way. Thank you, Helen.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we'll just... I actually tied it up as I go along. That's not like me at all. So we do have this here, and this is what's going to go on the front of there now. And with that blend, do you see how that works?
And of course the black of the stamping against the black matte.
Yes,
tying it all together.
Thank you, Helen.
Beautiful.
I did try. Right, let's put this on there. We need the sentiment as well, don't we?
We do, we do.
Now, I've already taken a sentiment from the...
Brighten the World?
Brighten the World, yes. Which is... actually, I've taken half the sentiment.
I'll just grab it now in a second. You showed this at the beginning.
I did, yes. Let me just show you everybody again who just joined us.
So it's called Brighten the World, and it's got lots of different kind of colour sentiments and creativity. It's got some great
I like that one.
Creativity
is sharing a little bit of your soul with the world.
Yeah, and creative people colour outside the lines.
They do.
And just trying to find some colour in this black and white world. Yes. And lots of them, they can just be chopped up and used on journal pages, cards, whatever you want to do with them. So
what I've done is I've taken the first part of this one, like a beautiful sunset, and that, I'm going to have that on the front of this card here. I'm going to put that there.
Ooh, and you've kind of ombre stamped that then, Mark.
I have ombre stamped down. I will show you exactly how I've done that.
Yeah.
It's not, for anybody who's new to stamping...
Definitely need to show that.
Yeah, it's not complicated whatsoever. And let me just move that out of the way, sorry, Helen. The other thing that I did do was, I'll show you exactly how I can stamp one part of it without the other as well.
Okay, fabulous.
So let me just move that out of the way.
We'll have a top tip for anyone who's new to this.
A top tip, right. So let me put this here. I'm going to stick them on afterwards because I need to do the inside. I want to do the inside of the card because if I stick the outside, I can't wait for it to dry.
Of course.
And if anyone who's watching me on Facebook doing lives, they will have noticed that last time I did it, I kind of like did the inside last and I made a mess of the outside, didn't I?
Well, you didn't really.
I kind of smudged
a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a little bit, right. So, I think this is, let's just see if this piece will fit inside. Oh yes, that will fit perfectly, right. So, let me put that there. I shall stamp my stamps. I've also taken the sun as well from the other set.
Look Forward with Hope.
Yeah, the Look Forward with Hope set. Did we have that?
Yes,
we
do.
Sorry. So I'm pinching the sun from there as well. I mean, there's a nice sun in this set. There's another sun in this set as well. So I could have used either, but I wanted to use this one only because that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to use that at the top there, and then I shall also stamp in the bottom half of the set saying, "Let your vivid colours brighten the world."
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So let's put this one to the side. The colours I'm using are, we have Versafine Clair, and this one's called, Cheerful, that one. And this one is called Versafine Clair, let me just, I'm off the screen here, sorry everybody. There. And I also have the one called Summertime, so we're using these two colours together. And I'll show you exactly how I created that ombre effect.
Excellent.
That's the word we're looking for, isn't it? Right. I'll do the sun first, and then I shall do the sentiment afterwards. Okay. So we'll get the Versafine Clair Cheerful colour, yellow, which is a nice yellow.
They have great names, all these ink pads, don't they?
I know. They must take ages finding all the names. We find it hard enough coming up with stamped set names, don't we?
Yes. Sometimes.
Don't you, Helen?
Sometimes it's easy. Other times I can sit there for hours trying to think of a name.
Now I stamped this all in yellow, but if I grab a distress blending tool and I just dab a little bit of that there, I shall then, if I go in, I shall then just blob that on the centre, just a little bit, he says, and hopefully you should have a little bit of an effect with that. So let me just stamp that. I need to get my embossing pad ready.
Yep, it's ready.
Ready again.
So, it's all ready.
And deciding which way we go. I think we'll go that way. Sorry, keep my head out of the way.
There we go.
Look how dirty that my block is. My clear
good cleaning
block
session.
is. How dare I
well
show?
Used.
How dare I show this to all the subscribers? Right, sorry everybody. So take that off there. I shall then emboss. Oh, I need some cards.
Some cards, yep.
Thank you, Helen. Now the good thing about when you may think this is a bit on the pale side, it's actually, you can see it quite well on the camera, but in reality it's a lot paler. Once you put embossing powder on it and then heat emboss it, the colours really pop. So
okay, put that away without spilling it this time?
Don't
don't put it away.
No.
Okay, keep it out for a minute.
Use it again now. Do I heat from underneath or do I heat on top? I can't decide today. Sometimes I do from below, sometimes I do from above. Can everybody see that? Yeah, we've got that now.
Taking nicely. Yeah, it definitely looks a little bit more vibrant and shiny.
Let me just... right, there we go. We can see, there we go.
It's lovely, yeah, that touch of orange in the middle
really
works,
really
doesn't
to
it?
make it, doesn't it? It gives it that depth.
Good idea.
Next we are going to use the sentiment, but I've already used the first part of it, so I don't want to use that. So what I shall do is I shall mask off one section with some tape. Just place that over the top. So I've already used Like a Beautiful Sunset. I don't really want to use that one again. And I'm covering this over so I don't get any ink on it. And I shall use my summertime, cheerful it's called, sorry. Oh, sorry everybody.
That's it.
There we go, can everyone see now? I know, Helen's my director. Thank you for directing me. Okay, so that's, I think we've got that all there, yeah. Now, this is where we go in with the second colour. I know people don't like to do this, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
So we're just creating that ombre effect now with the orange.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Okay. Not going to worry too much about that. Now go back in, take your tape. Don't forget to do this bit. Take that bit off. Otherwise you get a mess.
Yes.
Place this down here. How are we looking for there?
Yeah, that looks good.
And we will need some more in the card for the embossing powder. Thank you.
It's all ready. Let's have a look.
There we go.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful?
I don't normally stamp straight onto glass mat. You shouldn't really, because it's not.
Yeah, there's no give in a glass mat, is there? So it's good to have something.
A bit more. Like a very slight cushion. Yeah. So thank you. Now you can put that away.
I can put that away. Thank you.
And I'll finish off heat embossing this now. Sorry.
Wow, Jan says she has every stamp set we've sold.
Really?
Pre-orders, so she doesn't miss out. Thank you, Jan.
Every single one? Thank you.
You're amazing, thank you. See, I did recognise your name. Trudy says, wow, so sparkly, love it. Jeanette says she loves our sentiment stamps, so versatile and easy to use.
So let me just...
It's looking lovely.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So this is going on the inside, so we'll stick that on now.
Okay. While you're sticking that on, I just want to mention that the lovely Jane on our design team has started up an ATC swap recently in our Facebook group.
Oh wow.
So if you fancy learning how to make ATCs, or if you already love making them and fancy joining in with our next swap, then get yourself over to our Facebook group, and I think the July one will be the next one, as the June one is underway.
Can I join in?
You can. I think you need to join in for July.
Jane, can I join, please?
I'm sure she'll put you down. But lots of people are having lots of fun, and you can choose whether you want to stick to just shipping within the UK, or you can post to somebody anywhere in the world, and people are making new friends and having lots of fun. And there's an album in the group with all the ATCs that have been made so far. So do come and join the group.
And for people who don't know what ATCs are?
Yep, they're artist trading cards, and they're a little card, there's specific dimensions, all the information's in the Facebook group, and there's a whole file about it. So it's just a little piece of art that you send to somebody else.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Really cool.
And you can make it as simple or as complicated as you like.
Jane sets a theme each month, so you've got something to go on. So it's lots of fun. So do come and join our Facebook group.
So we'll just close that down. There we go. That's what we need to do. Excuse my hands, everybody. My hands aren't as orange as they are. I don't have a tan. It's just the lights. Okay, so we have, there we go, that's on the inside, that's gorgeous,
that's
isn't
lovely.
it? So,
okay,
we're now ready to finish the card off. I'm going to use some 3D glue. This brand is the Pinflair brand. It's a gel glue, a silicone type base glue. I think, do you know what, I'm going to put that on first, Helen. What do you think? And then I'm thinking
scented or right?
I'm thinking.
You like scented and I like right.
Are we going to?
Where does everyone like putting their sentiments on their cards? Or
are we going to crafty-oki this or not? Are we going to have to ask? Or are we just going to go for it?
Yes, I'm just interested to know. I just always love a sentiment kind of top left and bottom right, really. But
yeah, but this one here, I quite like the spiky.
It does look good.
Just like that.
Possibly. I'll go with you.
Thank you, Helen. Right. Okay, let's stick this down. This is fun, isn't it? I love this job. Although, do we class this as a job? No. A lifestyle.
It's a job we love.
Yes. It's a way of life, isn't it? It's a way of life.
Being creative is a way of life, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm sure everybody will agree with that.
So, it doesn't make it. It always makes you so much happier as well, doesn't it?
Yes. You just lose yourself, can't you?
Yeah. So
that's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous, but it's not straight, Helen. It's not. There we go. Gotta make sure that.
It is now.
Make sure it's 100% straight. Right, I'm happy with that. Now I'm gonna. You could have easily, if you wanted to, for those who, I will show you some samples at the end of variations on doing this. Whereas you could have cut this out and had another layer on top and made it more three-dimensional if you wanted to. I don't think you need that because the background makes the card, I think.
Yeah.
Let's just stick this on with some 3D glue.
We do have a little offer on our website this week as well, that you can get the stencil, this strobe stencil free if you buy this Rise and Shine stamp set.
Oh, really?
So that's a nice little offer.
Yeah, I mean, we always try and come up with something for everybody.
That's looking lovely.
How does that look, everyone?
Yes, I like that. I like the way the razor just...
over the top. It was a good idea, wasn't it?
It was a good idea.
So
I agree with you now.
So that's the outside of the card. And then
lovely.
So like a beautiful sunset. And then when we go to open it up, we have let your vivid colours brighten the world. That's going to make somebody smile, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's absolutely... I like that. That's gorgeous. A very good job done, I think. Oh, let me give you that lid, Helen, before you spill any more embossing powder.
Spilling it. Okay, so if we move that aside, should we show these? Or do you want to show the samples
front
down
or
on them?
Down?
Or
oh, okay.
You decide.
I don't know. I can't. You decide, Helen. What do you think?
Let's just go this way because we can
right,
move
okay.
your demo aside a second. Okay, so first up, this beautiful card is by the lovely Linda Hall, and Linda's used the gorgeous clouds that you get in the set.
Yeah.
You can see.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Sorry, no, what am I saying? There's no clouds in the set.
She's made them up.
The sentiment talks about clouds.
Yeah.
Linda has actually used our lava stencil to create her clouds.
Right,
just come to me now. Which is very clever. She's used the lava stencil and cut them out.
You can't see them, but it's very sparkly.
Yeah, can we zoom in a little bit? It's very 3D. The clouds are really floating there.
Sure.
There's some beautiful gems.
Oh wow, look at that.
On a Distress Oxides background. Isn't that gorgeous? And she's coloured the lips and the eyes in as well on the sun, which I think looks absolutely lovely.
That's gorgeous.
Just to tie the blue in there with the eyes.
And the blue makes the sun.
The sun, yes. Well, that's a typical summer's day sky, isn't it?
Yes.
It's absolutely lovely.
I like that.
Beautiful card, Linda, thank you.
Should we go on to the next one?
The next one, we have a fabulous card from
Wow.
Jane. And Jane is watching with us this evening.
Well, look at this one.
And this is amazing. This is alcohol inks, sort of blown.
Blown
and all.
Did she actually physically blow them or let it drip? I'm not really sure.
I don't know. Can't remember.
Should probably say.
This was a little while ago. This was made for launch. But
it-
again, and I love the way Jane has cut out a cloud shape for the sentiment.
Yes.
And then coming over the two little suns. And the colours on this are amazing.
Love it.
Absolutely gorgeous.
What else do we have?
Okay, so next we have this fantastic one by Ali, and this will show you how you can actually layer the sun up a few times, because Ali's got actually 3 layers of sun here.
Oh,
As you can see, if you tip it sideways, you can see she's just slightly, what do you call it? Offset. Yes, offset. That's the word I want.
That's amazing.
Offset the rays.
Isn't it amazing?
So pop him back down, and then you can see Ali's used those lovely circle stamps from the background in there.
Yeah.
And I think it's a pixie powder background, because it's got lots and lots of shimmer in there.
It's beautiful, isn't
and again, just a completely different shape to put the sentiment on. Looks really nice. And
she does things that I can't do.
The black.
Multiple mats. I like that.
Yes,
I like
it
that.
does.
I'm not very good at that, but that is very good.
It looks lovely, doesn't it?
Okay.
Next, we have something very cool from the lovely Sharon Trainer.
Oh, wow.
And
this is gorgeous.
These clouds are beautiful.
And do you know, why does it remind me of tissues? I'm not really sure,
know.
but it looks really nice. It's gorgeous. So, and we have this.
So we just have.
Let's just pull.
If you love a little slider card.
Oh,
it's so cute. It reminds me of the introduction in the Teletubbies, the kids show. I love it. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's amazing, isn't it? Oh, I love that one. It's great. And that's so glittery. The sun is amazing.
Yeah.
You can't really see. Oh, there you can just see the glitter.
It's
wow.
very, very shiny. So of course you can add your stickles to the sun, bit of glitter, whatever you want. You can make this sun look so different as you see in the samples.
Okay.
And then last of all, we've got one you made, Mark.
Oh, that is one I made. Yes.
I think is there a Facebook demo of this?
I'm not sure.
Or was this a TV demo?
I'm sure.
Oh, I think this was.
I think I did this for TV.
demo.
Yeah, this is
very cool. So this is the strobe stencil with the glitter texture paste, but done onto a blank CD.
Yeah.
Now you can't get more vibrant than that, and it picks up all the different kaleidoscope of colours.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I think it was a very good idea. I mean, this. Let me just show you.
How you did it.
This is just it's just a standard CD. Again, just with the same. They do. The paste does stick to CDs, so that's really cool.
I was just going to pop them. Do you want to just pop them all down with one little shot all together? Just showing all the different ways you can use this.
So let's just move it out a touch. There we go. Should put that one there.
And where's yours?
Oh,
that you just made
there
today.
Oh.
There we go.
Can we get everything in?
Let's get everything in. Move them down a little bit. There we go. See, 6 different ways to use the same stamp set. And all of these, well, nearly all of these, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all on our website. So if you find the Rise and Shine stamp set, then underneath you've got the projects gallery where you'll find the images, and then you can click through to see how they were made. But how fabulous are they? I love seeing them all together.
Yes.
Perfect.
So,
okay.
Okay, let's jump to... Oh, there we go.
We're back.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Hope you enjoyed that this evening. And certainly, it's a gorgeous stamp set for summer, and it's a gorgeous stamp set to cheer anybody up. Hope you liked that one.
Yeah, we've... obviously, this is our first official live video.
On YouTube.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll certainly get better at doing it.
Be more slick at the start next time. We'll be on time.
Yeah, I think it honestly was just a button, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was just a button we didn't we missed.
That's fine. So, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes.
And we'll be back again tomorrow night at 7. 2 nights in a row this week. And then it'll usually be on Tuesdays and Thursdays every week. So you'll always know where we are, when we're going to be on. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you're notified when we upload any video tutorials as well. Because there'll be lots of those to come as well.
Yes.
Mark.
Oh, there certainly will.
Busy.
That's the good thing about doing pre-recorded. We can just upload them as and when we want to. And you'll just be notified as soon as you get them. So as soon as you hit that bell for the notifications, whether you're in work with your phone or your iPad or wherever you are.
Or not in work.
Yeah. Don't tell them.
And you won't miss anything,
no.
That's what we mean.
Yes. We don't want you to miss everything.
No.
Anything
at all.
Don't miss anything at all, no. So thank you once again for watching, and have a great evening.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If you can't join us, it'll be saved anyway, so you can catch up at your leisure.
Yeah, well, it's amazing.
Okay.
I'm actually loving YouTube. I'm hoping that the picture, everything has been perfect. Besides the start, everything's been good. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow. Night, guys.
Bye now.
Bye.